Hi, if you are watching this video, you must be interested to find out more about how to play Lorcana. There's no easier way to learn other than a demo game, so let's start a demo game between our very own Robin and Stitch. At the start of the game, both players draw 7 cards. In Disney Lorcana, there are 2 phases to the game, the beginning phase and the main phase. In the beginning phase, you ready all your exerted cards and then you draw a card. However, the player going first does not draw a card at the start of the game, so nothing happens during this phase for Robin. Now, let's move on to the main phase. Most of the things you do in a turn is done in the main phase. Anytime during your turn, you can take one card from your hand that has the inkwell icon, show it to your opponent, then place it face down into the inkwell area. This card becomes ink, which you can use to pay for the cost of cards. Next, exert the ink that was just placed to play a card. To exert a card, you simply turn it sideways. So here, Robin will exert 1 ink and play the 1 ink Flounder Voice of Reason. In Lorcana, characters are the only cards which are unable to exert on the turn they are played. They are only able to exert on the turn after they are played. Since Flounder is unable to do anything, Robin ends his turn and it's time for Stitch's turn. So we start off with the beginning phase where Stitch is able to draw a card, which is the benefit for the players going second. Now, Stitch plays a card to the inkwell for ink and plays himself, Stitch New Dog, using that ink, then ends his turn. And we are back to Robin. In the beginning phase, Robin can ready all exerted cards, so let's ready that ink. And now, Robin finally gets to draw a card. Next, in the main phase, Robin plays another card into the inkwell, and with 2 ink in the inkwell, plays Aurora Regal Princess. Since Flounder has been in play since the last turn, he is ready to quest. Questing is really easy. Just exert your characters by turning it sideways and you will gain the amount of lore that is shown on the card. So let's exert Flounder here and gain 1 lore. Each player starts with 0 lore, and the aim of the game is to reach 20 lore as soon as you can. Alright, now that Robin has gained 1 lore, Robin ends his turn. It's Stitch's turn. He readies his cards and draws for the turn. And now Stitch is ready to punish Flounder. First, Stitch puts 1 card into the inkwell and plays Control Your Temper. This is a card that reduces 2 strength from a character and Stitch uses it to reduce Flounder to 0 strength. After Control Your Temper ability is completed, it goes into the discard pile. Since Stitch New Dog was played in the previous turn, Stitch New Dog is able to challenge. Challenging is similar to questing, where all you need to do is exert your character, then you decide who to challenge. However, you can only challenge a character that is exerted. Characters that are ready cannot be challenged. So let's exert Stitch New Dog and challenge Flounder. During a challenge, both characters deal damage to each other equal to their strength. Stitch New Dog has 2 strength, so he deals 2 damage to Flounder. Flounder, however, now has 0 strength because of Control Your Temper and thus deal no damage. And since Flounder only has 2 willpower, which is the same amount of damage he now has, Flounder is banished and sent to the discard pile. Stitch is very pleased. And now since Stitch has 1 ink left, he plays Hey Hey, Boat Snack and ends his turn. And it is Robin's turn. Robin first plays a card to the inkwell and uses all 3 ink to play Mickey Mouse Detective, which has a special ability when he is played. His Get a Clue ability lets Robin take 1 card from the top of the deck and play it directly into the inkwell exerted. That's not all though. Robin may have no more ink left, but he has 1 more trick up his sleeve, a song card. Song cards are cards that can be played for free with no ink needed if you have a character that is able to sing the song. To sing a song, a character will have to be exerted, which means only a character that was played in the last turn can sing. 1 Jump Ahead needs a character that is cost 2 or more to sing, which Aurora is perfect for this since she was played in the last turn. So let's exert Aurora to play 1 Jump Ahead for free, which lets Robin put another card from the deck into the inkwell, and then he ends his turn. Robin looks to be planning a really big turn ahead. It's Stitch's turn. He readies his cards, draws for the turn, and plays his ink. But he is kinda worried about what Robin will play next turn, so he decides to play Frying Pan. Frying Pan is an item card which he can banish to stop a character from challenging. Since it is an item card, it will stay on the board for the rest of the game, or in this case, until Frying Pan banishes itself. With 1 ink left, Stitch plays Captain Hook Forceful Duelist, then exits Hey Hey to quest, giving Stitch his first lore. Some cards have keywords. They are common abilities among many cards, and Hey Hey is one of those. Hey Hey's support keyword states that when Hey Hey quests, Hey Hey gives their strength to another character. So here, Stitch chooses Stitch New Dog, and Hey Hey gives 1 strength to Stitch New Dog. And then Stitch New Dog exerts himself to challenge Aurora Riga Princess. Stitch New Dog has 3 strength, while Aurora Riga Princess has 2 strength, so they deal this damage to each other. And since both of them only have 2 willpower, both characters are banished and go into the discard pile. Stitch ends his turn, and now it's Robin's turn. Robin readies his cards and draws for the turn, then plays another card into the inkwell. Robin got a lot of ink from the last turn, and now he has a total of 6 ink, which means it is time to exert all of them to play Robin Hood Unrivaled Archer. And since Robin has lesser cards in hand, he can use his Feed the Poor ability, which lets him draw 1 card. Robin Hood Unrivaled Archer has the most stats on the board at the moment, with 4 strength and 4 willpower. Robin is definitely going to be causing some trouble for Stitch in the next turn. And that is the basic gameplay for Lorcana. Through their exchange, players use the power of ink to bring up characters to do better and quests for them. And with their help, the player who is the first to reach 20 lore wins the game. There are some additional detailed rules for the game, including how to build your deck, and rules for shuffling your hand if you draw a bad hand at the start of the game. If you're interested to find out more, I've linked the quick start guide in the description of this video for you to find out. And that's it for this quick play video guide. Thank you everyone for watching. This is D Summon from Mushu Report, signing out.